Welcome to Autzen Stadium in Eugene. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the UAB Blazers and the Oregon Ducks. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Checking in with the Blazers head coach before the game. Being a balanced offense is obviously a priority, but they know how close their running back is to breaking beloved running backs in conference history. And today, if they give him the rock in the red zone, he can break the record for the most rushing touchdowns in league history. When they get into the red zone, keep your eyes on him. Coaches want him to get the record, but it's got to flow within the game plan. I'll keep you posted on what that looks like here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ducks offense will go to work first. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the control. Best quarterbacks in the country.
Excuse me.
The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. They'll need a bunch on second down. The snap sets up to throw. This time he's got it. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. It's complete to the right. At the 45 on its way. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Quick give. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top on second down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. And the Ducks will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Blazers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the sophomore running back. More than 250 yards and 3 scores while leading them to victory in their last game. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The run inside. It's Connors. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Blazers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking for room. It's Hatchett. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Let's talk for just a second about UAB. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, you've been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they've stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23. They'll send out the kicker here. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. He splits the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Caught. There he goes. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Push is ahead. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Might as well run him again. He's got enough. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. The handoff. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. Just outside the red zone, he moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Keeps it on the ground. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. He wants it all. Touchdown, Ducks! Snagged in the end zone. Welcome to Hudson Stadium in Eugene. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Quick give. It's Connors. Can't get him to the ground. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. They give it to him again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. And the Blazers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Drives inside. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Connors. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Blazers are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, it's Hatchett. All right, guys, let's look at the situation for UAB. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there. As we get closer to the playoffs, it becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for the squad, and we still have conference championships for some. We have great matchups that will decide, just like we've seen in past years, right? Comes down the stretch, who's playing the best.
Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. He'll be dropped. 9th play of the opening drive coming up, and now they face a 3rd down. Breaks the tackle. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
And they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hands to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down. Hand off again. Just hammering it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the... They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up 1st and goal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Connors. Touchdown, UAB. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he charges across the line.
And, man, that stings. If you're a defense, you get all the way to a 4th down situation and held him so many times, and, man, they punch it in late, especially with the physicality. I hate when I get beat with physicality, and they pounded them, ran the football with all the big guys in the game, and got the touchdown.
He now has 79 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. The give to the back. Snowed under by the defense. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Keeps it moving. It's Connors. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Now Oregon will call it 2nd timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Plowing ahead on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play 4-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
And the Blazers getting set on 1st and 10. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Rush is on. Turns it on in midfield. Not going to get this. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing.
Good. I don't know how the 3 and 3s and this is the game. The battle is about to begin.
Welcome to the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama, and Protective Stadium. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the UAB Blazers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Hey guys, I caught up with the UAB head coach before the game. This running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards. and people are starting to mention his name in the Heisman talk. He is really devastating at the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind blocks, and Coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job. Guys?
Okay, Holly. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the UAB Blazers offense will get first crack at it today. And here comes... As we get late in the season, his performance has made him a contender, if not one of the favorites for the Heisman Trophy. Straight ahead, it's Connors. Makes a man miss. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's first and 10. Cuts it upfield. It's Connors. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. And off from the tee, he's down to the 49. The Blazers will line it up on first and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. Breaks into the open. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. And the Blazers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Got a little grass. How about that elusive? Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Touchdown, UAB. He would not be denied.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he punctuated that drive by ripping off a 38-yard run for 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find room for the big play. We stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. The Crimson Tide offense comes out, and now they'll go on the attack. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. This offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football, so we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, second and 7. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there and got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the early contact for the defense. What a show both of these teams put on today. A couple of outstanding squads. Hotly Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the UAB Blazers and the Ole Miss Rebels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Checking in with the Blazers head coach before the game. One of the big storylines here today is the running back has a chance to make history in this league. He has been one of the most productive backs all season long, and today he can break the record for most rushing yards in a season. Coach said, we have him in the script early. We want to establish him and dominate at the line of scrimmage. The problem, the defense knows it too and might load the box. We'll see who wins this game of chess here so far in the first quarter. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. So UAB's offense will have the opening possession of the game. we've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy. And, David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week. He's a superstar, putting up big numbers, carrying his team on his back. Jesse, that's a tough spot to do that for a whole year because of the physical pounding. It's been tremendous so far.
Yeah, can he keep it up is the question. And I think when I think back to the first half of this college football season, I think a lot of the most memorable moments and the best highlights have been this guy, right? He has shown up for his football team. He's done incredible things. Can he do that now in the second half of the season and make that Heisman push?
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Third and long right here. Running inside. It's Connors. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get it.
Breaks away on the left. Touchdown, UAB. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before. And there was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, they made a statement.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes a guy who will be a reliable target, Mark Bowman. And we've got a couple of guys, one on each side in this game, who will do everything you could ask of a tight end.
And, Reese, the fun thing about this tight end matchup, man, they've been here. They've been there, done that. Like, these guys have experience. They're seniors. They're so elite. They're looking for that next level, and they're going to go to the NFL. But we got the treat, man, to watch this duel, to see maybe who the best tight end Jesse is in all of college football.
Yeah, and David, because they have that experience, you know these quarterbacks trust these guys. When they're big down in distances, big moments, key situations in this game, these quarterbacks are going to be looking for their big fella to make a big play down the field. I can't wait to watch this thing go down now.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practiced, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Second down to the air. This one's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. Quick completion to the right. Could not make his way to the corner. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
And these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. You don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. These teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now, it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
They're all over it. Reels it in. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rodgers. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was Pater.
And the point after is good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They believe they can run right here. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Hits inside. It's Connors. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Just going to keep it after the snap. Enough to move the chains. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. Run in the red zone, it's Connors. Here's a little room there. He now has 80 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a...
Touchdown, Blazers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. On the move from inside is 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. First play of this drive. Out wide left, it's Bowman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got room on the return. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, UAB.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical, and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. We've reached a break. It's UAB on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. And here's the return. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. They're going to ride this running back. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Off play action. That's caught. It's Rodgers. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Inside. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield. The Rebels line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Makes a catch at the 10. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Holly, what do you have?
Hey, guys, here on the Blazers sideline, we are seeing history here today. The running back has continued to run strong today, and now he is the program's single-season leader. The sideline immediately went up in arms, yelling, screaming. They are so excited for their running back, and they will continue to ride his energy here today as he makes more school history. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Long way to go on 2nd down. He'll set up to throw. He'll pull it down. Quarterback's got the first. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be 1st down. He's got 98 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense. They're allowing only a minimum gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Leaves it with the back. He'll be stopped just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line. 4th down coming. Let's see if they go for it here. They'll run it on 4th down. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. The Blazers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. With the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. Back's going for the goal line. And he's in, pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, UAB. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And they knocked through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. He'll bring it out. And the returner will be brought down. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Lost the throw on first. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. He's got trips right, a single receiver to the left on second and short. Fires immediately. He makes the tackle at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and they'll have a first down.
That's a great sign for this offense. Man, everything's been difficult so far, and you've dug yourself a huge hole. They're going to have to find some completions, find some energy, find some momentum somehow, because it's been a struggle out the gates.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of...
Makes the grab down the middle. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Gonna look downfield again. Throws to the tight end. Right side, it's Bowman. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. They'll go to the air. Takes the easy one to the back. Ole Miss calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Back to pass on second down. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
Coming out with it, it's Hooks. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. He's past the sticks. Turning it on. After that big game, maybe no longer content to just run the ball and go to the locker room. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Stepping to the right. Slings it downfield. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
He'll try it again on second and 10. Taking a shot. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We begin with Louisville in their matchup against the number 2 team, the SMU Mustangs.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, gonna throw it. Back's got it on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it upfield. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Rebels send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Making his first move. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll go to the counter play. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. 2nd down, going to throw it. A quick game. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. The run inside. It's Connors. He's got the 1st down. Oh, he's got some space. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Blazers will snap it on 1st and 10. Trying to run, it's Connors. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Using his legs, it's Connors. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They want to think this 3rd and 1 play over, and they'll use a timeout here. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Trying to slip through and pick it up. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Blazers.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the 2nd half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Left side, it's Bowman. Gets it out just short of the 20, out of bounds at the 19-yard line, and a little more room to operate. Quick give, it's Rodgers. Nice move to pick up yardage.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Keeps it himself. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide left, it's Humphries. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. Finds space on the right. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
And the Rebels want to move quickly. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Knocked down immediately. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Finds his target. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. In the red area, it's Rodgers. Headed to the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Pulls it. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels!
Well, this guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game, and he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows with the wheels, takes it in for the score.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Here he comes with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. One final play before the end of the quarter. They'll go to the counter. There he goes. Inside the 50. Inside the 30. He's at the... And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UAB.
And sometimes you live by the blitz, and sometimes you die by the blitz. And right there, great job blocking it, understanding it was coming. And then somebody had to make a play in space, and he took it a long way.
You're right, David. It's always a risk by the defense. And if you don't have good gap integrity with the blitz, then the offense can pop one. And that's exactly what happened on that run. Everybody up front not getting flustered, just staying in their tracks, getting their blocks, giving their running back a lane. He uses that speed, and that's just not a touchdown, man. That is a long highlight reel TD.
And we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Got it in the middle, it's Humphreys. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the 4th quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
Piles his way ahead. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Gonna run it. It's Connors. Runs through the tackle. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Tough run here. It's Connors. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third, and he breaks the play. Touchdown, UAB. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Rebels offense is back on the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Line getting set on second down. Straight ahead, it's Rodgers. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Drops back on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Rodgers. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. Takes a handoff. It's Rodgers. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. The give to the back. Ball is loose. And the offense gets the ball back. The clock hits 0, and the O will also take the loss. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they...
Huge.
Welcome to the big house, Michigan Stadium. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the UAB Blazers and the Michigan Wolverines. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
This is a bright and beautiful day, but I can tell you the temperature is chilly. Not always used to these kind of temperatures here. They are ready to have some heaters on the sideline. I see players trying to warm their hands. Particularly important for the wide receivers. They do have gloves on, and the quarterbacks trying to keep their hands warm. We'll see how it impacts the passing game here today. Back to you.
Keep that super Doppler cranked up there, Holly. We'll look forward to it. On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So Michigan's offense that has the first possession of the game. And here comes the sophomore running back. Last time out, scored a touchdown just under 100 yards in their victory. Running inside, it's Proctor. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. This matchup, two teams in the top 5, just sort of whets the appetite for what we're going to see in the playoff, guys.
The selection committee is watching this one very closely because, David, both of these teams are easily talented enough to win it all, but only one can walk.
And the quarterback goes down at
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
And the Wolverines will punt it away on 4th down. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Going to field this one in tight quarters. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So UAB's offense will now get its first chance with the football. And standing in the way is one of the best defensive lines in the country.
And this offense is going to have their hands full, and especially this offensive line. And it's not just this year. Like, you watch this group, they're dominant, they're physical. Like, they're gonna make you earn everything you get. But it seems like with this program, Palmer, it's year after year after year. Plug and play, next guy, physical, fast, disruptive defensive linemen.
Yeah, they've set a standard, I think, at that position, at this school. When you look around college football, they're always dominant up front. They're able to recruit a specific athlete tailored to their style of defense and attacking. And it doesn't matter what year it is, who the opponent is, this D-line creates a lot of problems, and they're living in the backfield.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Breaks into the open. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. The Blazers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Blazers! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Out wide right, it's good. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end.
Have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on them 2nd down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Quarterback's got to get rid of the ball. That last sack's not on the line. That's on him. Now it's 3rd down. Motion from the wideout. A run for the quarterback. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. The Wolverines decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. UAB comes out, the offense looking for a productive drive. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Powers through the defender. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Right back to the well. Hard running there. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Fighting off the defender. He now has 85 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. And the Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Hatchett. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
Wow, 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. 2nd and long here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Connors. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. Touchdown, UAB. And they take it in for 6 more points.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. He decides to keep the football. He can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Fresh center downs going to the air. He's got it. Smashes through the tackle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Now on the counter. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback will keep it. Oh, he's got some space. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they...
To the next quarter. Big score. Damn. Okay, getting in the game.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
rest of the season.
A live look at Hard Rock Stadium. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the UAB Blazers and the Miami Hurricanes. Reese Davis, David Pollock. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Hits inside. It's Connors. Good effort, but he's going to come up. Ball at the 31. Third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Looking for space. It's Connors. There he goes. And he's tackled. Zone.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long and obviously had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again here today in a game where a lot of Heisman Trophy voters, they're watching this one.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Bulldozes his way through. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. The Blazers pounded the rock to move the sticks now. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UAB.
How about that way to start a game? They didn't even attempt to throw. They just ran it meticulously down the field, and that guy caps off a beautiful start to this game.
And the Blazers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Trying to get the corner. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover. And the offense falls off.
Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Give him 96 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be fourth down and 1. So Miami signals for a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again? Needs it. Stop in the back. The Blazers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Trying to beat him to the left. And he'll finish the run. And the run inside. It's Connors. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. Showing off the arms.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chance, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Tight end now in motion. Follows his blocks. It's Connors. Breaks into the open. The 30. He's at the... And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, UAB. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. You're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
Turns into the pile. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. And the Blazers kept work. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. And he's in! Touchdown, UAB!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They give it back to him. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more?
Touchdown, Blazers! And they add 6 more to the... This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the
special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC championship game. The original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Supremacy in the SEC at stake here. It's the Tennessee Volunteers against the UAB
Volunteers.
Holly Rowe joins us now with her ringside vantage point. Holly?
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heat.
Shit. 14-7.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. They get the third down converted. The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. It's a quarterback keeper. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And it sails right through the middle of the... Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled short of the... And the Blazers will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Trying to find room. It's Connors. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. They trust the running back to convert on 4th down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Here comes a handoff. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. And the Volunteers will spend the first of their 3 timeouts here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stop for no gain again. 3rd down coming up. Tennessee goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on 3rd down. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And the Vols are now going to use the last of their timeouts. Frustrating to spend that timeout after giving up 1st down yardage. And the Blazers line up with a 1st and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it falls incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. The Blazers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Powers to the end zone.
Okay.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Using his legs, it's Connors. Powering through a tackle. He's breaking, breaks into the clear. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, UAB. The Blazers offense retakes the field now. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now and start the third quarter. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that off his excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down. Quarterback drops back. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Another explosive play for this quarterback who's having a monster game here at a huge stage, Joel. I feel like the early part of this third quarter is so crucial for this game.
Every coach talks to us about the middle portion of the game and winning that area, going into halftime and then coming out of halftime. Well, your quarterback is so hot. He's in rhythm. He's seeing the field well. And they're diving right back in to throwing the ball down the field. I really love what this offense is doing.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Second down and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range. So what's the play call? It's fourth and goal from the 3. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Blazers. They can... Winning a conference championship in a league this strong clearly is one of the preseason goals of this team, and you can tell by the way they're celebrating. But, Joel, now we're going to wait and see what their path to a national championship, the ultimate goal, is going to be.
Well, like you said, the strength of winning a championship in this conference is not going to be lost on that.
Great team move. That's the score coach in the last season. Oh, wow.
Greetings and welcome to a very special moment on the annual sports calendar. The Heisman
Earl's
Trophy
in there, bro.
ceremony presented by EA Sports. Inside the Tiburon Theater, I'm Chris Fowler. So proud to bring you Heisman Trophy night every year. So many memories come out of this night. Each of these guys have hung out together, got to know each other better, but ultimately, the night's going to belong to one guy. One name will be read here, and one man will have that life-changing moment and forever be known as a Heisman Trophy winner. These are nervous times for these guys. The announcement just moments away. They've gotten to New York City, not by focusing on it, but once you're here, man, they want to win it. And every past winner has told me this is really a nervous time for them. They're this close to the trophy, but will they get a chance to lift it? It's an honor, of course, to be a finalist. All these guys have enjoyed their experience, but ultimately, the night belongs to one man. We're about to find out who's going to be this season's Heisman Trophy winner. And one more look at this year's Heisman finalist. One of these guys is about to experience a life-changing moment. Okay, we've kept them waiting long enough. All of us want to know who is going to win the trophy for this season. And here we go. This season, the Heisman Memorial Trophy is awarded to sophomore running back out of UAB.
Bitch ass Earl, I beat it from you. I took it from you, bitch. Should have stayed with me. You probably would have won it again. Probably.
And one final congratulations to the newest member of the Heisman Trophy fraternity. This season will forever be known as his Heisman season.
internet to the public for free. Tasteless, dissolves instantly in liquid, and is Where is the poison? The battle of wits has begun. It ends when you decide.